Welcome back, everybody, to Match Reactions from a Certain Point of View. My name is Jake Berlin, and that is Brian Avellino, and we're back. We're doing more match reactions here for the movie trivia Schhmoedown. Luckily enough, the head of the Schhmoedown committee has decided to put the Intergeekdom tournament on YouTube, and that allows us to do reactions. And so we are here today to do not the first of the tournament, but our first reaction to the tournament for Greg Alba versus the Warfather. We have Quirky Mercs versus Burning Droogs. Very exciting play-in match. This is the winner will end up playing Mike Kanowski, so it's for a chance to take on him. It is the second match of the tournament, like I mentioned. Ben Goddard and Jim Vejvoda were last week. Weren't able to tackle a reaction for that one, but we are back officially getting going, and very excited to do so today.
Yeah.
Really cool matchup. We had talked about it on our show, which dropped yesterday. I picked Greg Alba in this one strictly just because I picked Quirky Mercs for the whole season. I feel like Greg Alba's kind of turned his attitude a little bit more towards the Schhmoedown, more serious note. Never seen him in IG, but I know his knowledge for geekdom, and I think it's gonna favor him.
Yeah, I picked Warfather because I feel like he is scarily not talked about enough, and
That's fair.
I feel like he is just as probably on the level of Barbarian, and if that's the truth, then that's pretty freaking scary.
That is very true, and we have not seen much of him. We've only seen 2 matches. One was singles, one was IG, but really haven't gotten a feel for what the Warfather really is. But yeah, we're very excited to check this out. Disclaimer here for this video. I know that everything went on with Robert Meyer Burnett. He is in this video, as well as a second video that airs later this week. We will not be commenting on anything of that nature, just because we have all moved on from that.
And we already did.
Yeah, we already did on this week's show as well a little bit. So we're going to go and get going on this reaction. We're starting with the promo before the introductions. We're excited. You ready?
Yep, ready to do it.
All right, here we go.
We're about to find. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out exactly how we got to this play-in match. Go.
Oh, Koi. I love that robe. What a great robe.
Hey, I have that poster.
I knew going into this that a certain amount of perspective, a certain amount of shaping of each people is going to reshape the whole faction, and this is just the beginning. And frankly, between myself, John Humphrey, Honey, Mark, and Topic, there are so many people to guide that young man to the #1 spot.
Why you picked
He
them?
and John Humphrey will both be #1, because that's how math.
Well, Schhmoedown.
Ooh,
I love his background.
I like that Kenobi one.
Yeah.
Your captain and the Warfather himself.
I'm literally
The Gwen and
Stir crazy warranty.
a
And nothing beats a warranty. Smashing the skulls of a few. And my first opponent is
Oh my god, so
about
good.
War.
Thought I would back up. I would get into the
You know what you're saying? Intergeekdom is so much more. I hear you. So, Spider-Man, frankly, the alphabet.
Oh, it's gonna be a massive- and then you'll just be the first. Bloody wrong.
so enough.
Love these images. Love
Dude,
these
the
images.
Ooh, I like that background.
You haven't seen that first?
No.
Interesting. You might see that on our
Thank you once
reaction
again
thumbnail.
to the brilliant Nerd Chronic.
Yeah, look,
great job.
while they're talking here, I will say this is something I did want to mention. What Eric is doing with virtual editing for these matches, and how he has seamlessly made it as close to the studio matches as possible is incredible. I mean,
I keep
the
forgetting
editing
they're
with the
not studio
promos
matches.
and all of it is just so good. And so hats off to you, Nerd Chronic, because it truly is. And that's exactly why we love doing these reactions, because the hype up and the build up around these, it makes it so much fun.
I literally thought there was someone in the background.
The Robert Downey Jr. one. All right, so while they are discussing here with the manager, let's go ahead and find out where they bring the players in.
The mirrors, the green become a little bit more electric
green. This is always the background, but for the tournament, this screen has come up. Yeah, you are right. It's because it's that image I talked about. They lighten the green on it for sure. I love this with the lights. The logo, so cool.
Oh,
no, the lights, so cool. The spotlight. Oh man.
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Opposite Sean.
Did you have that T-shirt?
Talked to my cousin, Idris Alba, personally, and he gave it to me himself. So, lucked out.
Well, obviously, we know you like to push the buttons. That's fun. That's fair. But anything. First of all, what do you think about your competitor here, the Warfather?
I thought I was versing Eric Zipper this whole time. It's the Warfather today.
So you think that Warfather might be an easier task than some other competitors in the Inner Geekdom tournament? Is that what you're saying here today, Greg?
I would say, I mean, he might be exactly the same. I'm glad that what we're doing this at, because in person, I actually sat next to Warfather during the Schhmoedown Awards. Didn't talk to him once because he's just so intimidating in person. So over here, I feel like I can be an opposing threat just equally. In person, I would cower away. This is going to be good.
Yeah, he is. He's like 8'3" or something. All right, well, listen, Greg, I'm gonna put you in the
Is that a
waiting room
Negan
for the
bat in
moment
the back?
as we get to your opponent.
His background is really cool though. How
yeah.
just like random
Christian,
it
that was
is.
like every classic internet troll saying, "Hey, I'm safe from a keyboard, so I can go after them here." And so I think Greg Alba may be playing with all the confidence in the world here today.
Well, he certainly is. I
Greg
wonder if he would have used
Idris
the
Alba.
Idris
It's
nickname
so
if Mark
good.
and Draco was next to him.
Oh man.
And his opponent, representing the Burning Droogs, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat in the Inner Geekdom division, this is Warfather! Warfather, it is always fun to watch it.
I need one of those helmets.
There's no doubt you have.
I'm surprised
made
you
an
didn't pick
impact
him
in
I need one of those
this
because he's a
first
Viking.
appearance
Oh, so
last
good. I love
season,
me some
and
Vikings.
Of course, this season with your big singles victory. What is it about you and Robert Meyer Burnett? Why do you seem to really respond to this man? What is?
I think it's because we're both large and loud.
His laugh is so good.
Christian, I don't have a question about
Christian's
the
trying to hold
it.
it
Yeah.
Warfather, but I do want to ask Warfather, once this whole situation in the world is over, what's your fee for just sitting front row to comedy? Those kind of laughs going.
Oh, for you, my dear Warsaw. Free.
I love it. All right, well, listen, the Warfather.
They can't hold it together. Neither of them can.
Room. All right. So, Mark, our competitors are here. Round number 1 is about to begin. The rules of number 1.
All right. While they're speaking, let's go and touch on our round rule ones. Round 1 rules. That's what I meant to say. Not ones. Very, very simple here for us, guys. Round 1 goes just like they do, whiteboard for whiteboard, 1 point each. Second round is where it changes a little bit. We flip a coin to see which competitor we go with. So if Brian wins the coin toss, he gets to pick which competitor he goes with before the wheel spin happens. Third round is very similar, except if there is a major point differential between the competitors on screen, the losing player here will get the person who is behind because those questions will be asked first in the third round. And we will walk you guys through 2 points and 1 question in the second round, as well as steals on our end. But it's pretty straightforward, very simple, just except for the coin flip, which is a cool little twist.
I hate
Because you don't know how to toss a coin.
No, it's because I suck at it.
That's very true.
One more time. Use a JT challenge to be issued by your manager.
Not your
Best of
font.
luck.
Your font.
I want to learn how to write
Start with
in.
Greg.
It's
You
called
ready?
ITC
Yeah,
Serif
Superman,
Gothic is
baby,
the
let's
Star
do
Wars
this.
font.
Warfather.
I thought you were gonna say
I'm-
basic because I know how, that's what I'm literally learning.
Oh,
I'm teaching
no,
myself how to write
No,
in basic.
I mean, I know basic because
All
of
right, here we go,
my
guys. Round
bracelet,
Number 1, question number 1 in the realm of the two. Who played James Rhodes in 2008's Iron Man.
All the way.
God,
To the one
I
that
remember why I
started
hated
it all.
playing
Did you
this
know
because
we were in
once
for
I get
such
in
a
front of
wild
me,
ride
once I get
Once you get in front of the camera?
it's out of my head.
Oh, so
Four.
good.
It's so
3.
obvious
What do I do
too.
with my hands?
1. Hands down, please, Warfather. Hands down, hands up. And we start with Alba.
Next time, Terrence Howard.
Yeah,
That is
it's
correct. And
so
Warfather.
obvious.
But I'm not Don Cheadle. I was looking for the name.
All right, so knowing that, we start with Greg Alba with a 1-0.
He's gonna
lead
kill
over to
you.
Warfather.
He's gonna
Mark,
kill
next
you.
question.
That's right. Both competitors correct, but we can only get points.
Are you watching
Your
him?
next question
No,
is
I'm
going
putting
to the world
He was
of
zooming
Star
across the
Galaxy.
screen.
Way far away. Question. You can phrase this a couple different
I
ways.
think I can't
We
even. Can't even
need, what
concentrate.
reason did Han give the for needing to leave Rebel base? Like this question.
I give 2. Yep. Writers working really hard. Thank you to both PJ and Chris Galiski and team for crushing it. And fine.
Making us look.
Repeat the question.
First one.
Certainly do that. In
This
the
is,
world of
this
Star
is a little
Wars,
tricky one.
what reason did
Yeah.
Han give to leave
I
the
have
Rebel
an
base
idea, but I
on
think
Hoth?
it's a different something.
It's the way
Greg
it's
Alba
said.
using his
Yeah.
first,
If
of
that's
3
what they're
JP
looking
words.
for.
Right, the answer same as Alf.
And we go with 5, 4,
It's always the freaking Star
3,
Wars question.
2,
They're
1.
always the
Pens down,
toughest.
pens down. And we start with the Warfather.
Escape Jabba.
Escape job is not correct.
Set on debt.
I have a debt to pay.
I had something similar, so Jabba doesn't capture for him.
Looking for, go ahead, Mark.
That's very close. It does involve Jabba, but it had to pay off. You were about the bounty hunter.
That's
but
fine.
The reason he gave
Is mine cool too?
to go pay
What
his
was
debt.
yours?
I have to settle a debt. I have a debt to pay off. Excuse me. I have a debt to pay off.
But Alba and Alba are
We would
Oh, he got rid of him.
Match. Congratulations. All right. Here we go. Question number 3. It's from Middle Earth.
Oh,
In
And
which
pass.
Middle Earth set film will you hear the following quote? A red sun rises, blood has been spilled this night.
You can just go subtype. We don't need the.
Yeah.
We don't need the real McCoy.
All right.
The Hatfields and McCoys.
I'm
You've
taking
got a
a
1
guess.
in 3
I'm-
guess.
I'm taking
right?
a- no.
3,
It could be a Hobbit
Oh,
movie.
that's true.
1.
I
Pens
was
down,
reading
everybody.
this.
Warfather, pens down. And we start with Greg.
Return of the King.
That is incorrect.
Oh, so it's two.
And
Two Towers.
Next, Warfather.
Two Towers.
Is correct.
Nice.
That is correct. So Warfather tying it up here. All right, next question.
We are tied at 1 as we move to your 4th question.
Whenever we
and that is
get
the
in front
world
of this,
DC movies.
It's always an
DC movies. Your
MCU
question.
actor that I
Who
blank on.
plays
and
twins Angela and Isabel
I've
Dodson?
never seen.
2005 film.
I've seen this movie way before. No, no
Christian?
way.
Yes.
The first time you saw was
I'm not even.
Last time
I
I
wouldn't
saw
even
Constantine.
know.
Funny
You
because
go
we
to the
just
theater?
talked
Did you-
about
did
it
everything?
on their nation.
5. Yeah, I did. 4.
Oh my god, did you think of it?
3, 2, 1. Yes, the theater mark. All right, pens down, please. And Warfather.
I just put a name down.
The Olsen twins.
Can't do that. Incorrect. And Greg.
Rachel Weisz.
That is correct. For
Yes.
one.
Whoa, really?
Greg Alba.
I put Anna
Now,
Paquin.
Listen, the Olsen twins.
Oh,
I mean, that's a great answer.
Style points.
style
All
point.
right. Here you go. Next
It's
question.
My pen's running out of
Next
ink
question.
here.
Well, I have the box right.
All good. That's all good. We'll go for a little while.
Who plays Captain George Stacy, Gwen's father in
my
The
God.
Amazing Spider-Man?
Bill. Whole lot.
I don't know. I
First
forget his
one, yeah.
name.
Probably don't
I know-
need to
I
revisit
can
the
see his
second one.
face.
I think
No,
I
you definitely don't.
Yep.
drank a lot of
Blank on
Kool-Aid
his
before
name.
that movie.
5, 4, 3,
I'm questioning the first name
1.
now.
Pens down, and we start with Greg.
Dennis Leary.
Ow! I put
Dennis
the wrong
Leary.
first
Yes,
name.
and Warfather.
I knew it was wrong.
Miss Leary.
I knew it was Leary.
3-2. Greg Alba keeps his lead. 3-2. Next
It's the guy
question,
from the firefighter
Yes.
show.
Reached the
Chick-
halfway
oh, no,
point
not
of
Chicago.
round. Gentlemen, next question. In the world of Harry Potter, world they're in. The question: what is Hagrid's name?
Harry Potter's
No
not my
idea
strength.
the guy had.
Brian's gonna get me on the Harry Potter every time.
What?
My daughter might know, but not me. 5, 4, 3,
Like butterbeer.
1. Pens down, please. And Warfather.
Alphonse.
He said it with such confidence. I was like, wait, what?
Greg.
You ding me on spelling. I'm
All right.
Rubius.
That is correct.
Nice.
I questioned myself with the confidence he said it. I was like, wait, what?
Break out laughing 3 times in one round at a point.
Alphonse,
Oh, no.
Alphonse Capone and Alphonse Hagrid are my 2 favorite characters. All right, let's go. All right, next one. Star Trek.
Ah,
Yeah, Alphonse got it. Star Trek. Which Star Trek film has the final appearance of Leonard Nimoy as Spock?
Tough time losing himself.
I love stupid names.
He just got really hit in the kidneys with that one.
We got
Fucking
All the films? Yeah, I think.
all right. Yeah, which Star Trek film has the final appearance of Leonard Nimoy as Spock? All the films.
I even gave you a freebie, boys. He's loopy. This Christian fella, he's lost.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we start with Greg.
Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yes, it is 1 point, and Warfather.
Star Trek Into Dark.
Yes. Okay, 5-3. 5-3. Next question, Mark. It's question number 8.
It is question number 8 as point lead over Warfather.
Got a Star
This
Trek question,
category
right?
would be the
And a Lord of the Rings
DCEU.
question.
wait, what is it?
Great catalog. The director's cuts are even better.
I don't know.
Your question. In Batman v Superman, what used to kill Doomsday? I'd be up for that. Like just either way.
Well, you mean the answer for the question or in general?
I'm saying that I'm not capable of killing anybody named Doomsday.
4, 3,
I think you are either.
1. Pens down, and Warfather.
Kryptonite Spear.
Oh, that's exactly what I wrote.
And Greg.
The Night Spear.
You got it. 6-4. 6-4 for our next question here. Is question number 9. Heroes and villains, gentlemen. Heroes and villains. Who played Spawn in 1997's Spawn? Beat that one, Aaron.
Sorry.
I think I've never seen it, but I'm pretty sure.
I have no
I'm
idea.
pretty sure.
I couldn't.
And this is a complete. If I get this right, this is all because of Gio. It's all because of
I couldn't
Gio.
even tell you the race of the
Greg.
person.
Michael Jai White.
Yes.
Yes, 1
Did
point.
you really?
And Warfather.
Jai White.
Got it. 7-5.
Damn.
7-5. So now we got to get to our final question here, Mark. Good round so far for both Warfather and Greg Alba. 7-5 going into the final question.
All right, Christian. Both competitors seem to have found their footing in this virtual amazing clip. Your final one, category of mixed bag, could be what we're pulling out. Oh, it's a fedora.
Nice.
Indiana Jones
Nice.
movies. Good question.
Worried me with
The character name appears. How
Mark.
characters in Indiana Jones?
Well, I'm not going to argue with you on that one. And 5,
He was great in all.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we start with Warfather.
Question.
3.
Incorrect. And Greg?
2.
That's correct.
Yes. First and the third.
Greg,
First and the third.
big shot
Yep.
there as we end the round. Greg only misses 2 and finds himself with a 3-point lead over the Warfather.
All right.
8-5.
After round 1 here, it's
Both
6-5.
the
1
managers
point
here
lead.
as we Get to the second round. Mark, you want to tell us?
Why don't we make an
the
audible
rules
on our
for round
rules?
number
How about the
2?
leader after round 1
Here's
gets to
how
call the coin
round
toss?
number 2 works. It's the
So you
wheel
flip.
round. It is an
Oh, you just wanted me to
electronic
flip.
wheel. There's no bias.
I'll go ahead.
Could be
Yeah, that's
executioner.
pretty flawless.
Each competitor
Minus the
will
fact that I
name.
lost.
If they settle on a category, they're going to hear 5
We didn't look at the thing that.
No, well, they don't
shows
show
it.
him. They don't show him. It's virtual.
Oh, that's right.
I'll just go with Alba. I'll stick with my guy. I'll go with Alba. I'm not 100% confident on what Warfather knows,
I don't know.
but I have a feeling that he's a Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings guy. I get that vibe.
I fear that he's a Lord of the Rings person.
See if I can get a new.
I doubt that he is a Harry Potter person since he missed the Harry Potter question.
Oh, man.
Is going spinning that to its you watch yesterday. It is
Oh,
so we
sponsor
think about
that.
spin score. He will say the name.
Boy,
of
looks
that
like a
patron.
villain
Thank
from
you
a
all of the
comic book
Trivia
movie.
Schmoedown
It's the Deadpool
Royal
costume.
Patreon.
I know, but I'm saying his
All right, we're
beard.
gonna
Oh,
put
yeah, yeah,
Burnett and the Warfather out for a moment. Give Coy and Greg an opportunity to speak.
Oh, is that an
about
X-Men outfit?
What they want to do. You have about a minute.
I think that's Deadpool.
and
It
you can make a
looks
decision.
like Deadpool, right?
What do you think, Coy? Tell me what to do, Coy.
The 3 points bit about say feeling like breathe, keep the momentum. Whether or not still the pace you want to keep. But read the second.
Feel good. Dude,
Spin it, man.
sorry.
Do it.
Let's freaking do this.
I will say,
That's fast
as
and
much as we want
furious.
live in studio matches, the virtual
You're gonna
side of
spin
it
that,
lets us see the managers and players
All
talk,
right,
which is a
Greg's
cool
gonna spin.
side
All
of
right,
it.
thank you, Coy. Remember,
And of
Coy,
course,
you can
Eric doing all the
communicate
bleeping.
on the side there with Greg for this round, and let's bring the Warfather back. All right, here we go. Here is
Looks like a
the spin
Slytherin wheel.
for Greg.
Use your mind, Greg. Spin
I'm not
that
a
to whatever
Slytherin, so
slice
I
you
wouldn't.
want.
Take it.
Wizarding World.
Take
Do it
it.
again.
No!
I'll tell you, the Warriors are probably happy about that. All right.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't see a
Come
lot
on,
of,
come on.
Harry Potter. Remember?
Hey.
Oh! Oh!
Coy, big.
Where does he go?
Yeah, you can bring Coy in again.
It's gonna be
Let's drop out
one of the
Warfather
Marvels
again. Coy,
or
again,
Heroes
down
and
to a minute
Villains
on
might be
the
one of them,
clock
too.
Starting.
I think we should go with Wizarding.
Are you serious, right?
I'm feeling like you were decent right now.
Oh, with that.
Okay, so I'd say the MCU is going to be a lot. But I see the really erroneous deep cuts. So I would say if you have stuck doing a place, go that direction with your overall.
What do you think is deep?
Say do more. Did you hear him say?
10 seconds.
Uh,
Go with your gut.
MCU.
There it is. Okay, there it
All
is.
right.
All right, I'm cool with that.
MCU it is. All right, Coy, thank you. Gonna drop down, bring back the Warfather. MC now, Warfather, remember, please put your hands up during this round. You will be able to steal if Greg Alba misses. So same thing, Greg, please keep your hands up. And here we go. Here, you do not need to write anything down.
Prison.
All right, so Greg, I'll be asking you questions. The
I always
MCU,
forget
is that-
how
that's accurate?
funny
Yes,
he
sir.
is.
All right, here we
for
go.
a
Here's the
match.
first one. In Thor, what does the frost
Princess.
giant call Thor to instigate the fight on Jotunheim?
Princess.
You're 100%?
No.
Is it A, sweetheart?
Little
B,
Princess.
little princess? C,
Little Princess.
daughter?
Princess.
D,
Oh,
coward?
I'm gonna have to-
That's
Correct for 1 point. All right, next question. here.
Excuse me?
Question number
That's
2.
wrong.
You don't think they would have given him
Dr.
Princess?
Abraham Erskine.
You didn't have
Hold
to.
on.
Of the Super Soldier. Well, you weren't told this, but please let us finish the entire thing before
You would've
we
gotten
answer
that
for
one,
those audio listeners.
I'll give you that because
Sorry.
I know you would have
All right.
gotten that
Who
one.
plays Dr. Abraham Erskine?
You really don't
the
think they
leader of
would've
the
given him
Super Soldier
Princess?
Program in Captain America?
I won't give myself points, but this is.
Stanley.
I personally think they
2
probably
points,
would have given
thank
him
you, Greg.
Princess.
Okay,
Here you go. This is
But
your
I'm not going to
third
give myself points for it.
During the pursuit through the library in The Incredible Hulk, what does Bruce
Did you
do
just
with
watch
his
this?
USB drive containing his experiment data?
Follows it.
For 2 more points. That is correct.
Oh.
All right. What film marks the screen debut of
Iron Man.
Phil Coulson?
Iron Man 2. No, Iron Man. Iron Man.
That is Iron Man
Iron
1.
Man.
Correct. 2 points.
It's the end of Iron Man.
All right, here's your last question here, Greg. Good round thus far.
This is going so fast I can't even keep
In
track of what's
4.
going.
Oh, sorry. It's the same question I asked you, right?
I'll answer it again.
No.
Okay.
All right. In Iron Man 2, what element not only powers his suit, but is also poisoning Tony?
Oh my god.
Multiple choice, please.
I was gonna say.
Is it A, cadmium, B, palladium,
It's
C,
B.
lead,
Palladium.
D, selenium?
Palladium?
For 1 more point. Greg Alba,
Damn
with a
you.
hell of a round there. 5 questions. Tees himself up now.
Just saying I would have gone
16-5
perfect if Princess would have been in the
over
cards,
Warfather.
but that's okay.
Shows MCU
That's a
looks
different
to be the
title,
right move to
Little
give his
Princess.
opponent
I would
any
challenge you on
opportunities
that
to
if
steal
I
it.
was
Challenge.
manager.
I definitely think that they probably would have given it to him though.
We'll have to
given
ask
things-
someone.
They've given. They have definitely given stuff like that before.
It seemed to be the
if
right
it's-
play because Warfather.
And the only reason why I would say that is because there wasn't another princess in the 4 options. If there was something like just Princess or Little
All right,
Princess,
so we're
then
gonna
I would
talk
completely
right
be on
out.
your side.
At the moment, we're going to bring in Robert Meyer Burnett here for the
All right, what are you thinking?
Warfather
What do you think he's gonna go
as
with
we
out of those
get
options?
to
Something that
the
I
Warfather
suck
spin.
at.
Here we go.
Or he's gonna
Scores and soundtracks.
Or he's gonna get some
Scores and soundtracks.
Or he's gonna get
I
something
like the
crap.
sound of anybody. Is that just me?
The sound
It's real,
effects
Mark.
cool.
It's a real one.
Sound effects cool.
There is Star Trek.
gonna say. I was gonna suggest you spin again too, sir.
All right, we're going to spin away from that. This is not Robert Meyer Burnett. Obviously, can't answer the question.
I wish he could.
That sound is not the wheel. It's Robert Meyer Burnett's heart breaking into.
Oh.
DCEU.
Oh, almost
DCEU.
Middle Earth.
Interest.
What we
It's funny that
landed on
Coy
here.
said
So,
pick
all right.
between MCU and
Once
DCU,
more,
and
we're
those are
gonna
the
put
two
you
categories.
outside
that
there.
I
I'm
got
going to
picked.
bring back Greg Alba
Rick,
here. Greg,
I don't need
remember,
this.
you can steal here should the Warfather miss. But got to keep the hands up, hold the guns, and here we go, Mark, for the Warfather.
It's funny because now he's going to be able to
DCEU.
get to see the questions that
All
he
right,
passed on.
Warfather, in the world of DCU, which Greg Alba almost took. He made the right decision. Now you get the DCU, and your first question of 5, 2 points. In Wonder Woman, what ancient language does Diana stump Samir with when they first meet?
Yes.
Themyscirian?
That is incorrect for a big 2
Okay,
point
so I'm gonna
steal.
say French.
Greg, you have the answer.
Aramaic.
Sorry,
It's Latin,
can't
isn't
accept that. We're looking for ancient Greek.
Oh,
God, no way.
really? I was confident on that one. Okay.
Apologies.
Interesting.
Question
Okay.
number 2.
Question number 2, as we go back to Warfather, still looking for his first points in round. What is the name of Barry Allen's father in
Oh,
Justice League?
oh my god.
Multiple choice, please.
I can provide that. Is it A, Henry, B, Jeffrey, C,
Thomas.
or D,
Tom was my
Samuel?
guess.
Henry.
That is correct
And
for a point.
that was what
Warfather
I
is
was
on the
thinking.
board in round number 2.
Do the math for me here, Mark. How many?
It's 16-6 now.
Oh,
16,
sorry,
6.
didn't show it.
Okay, so he's within range. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Question number 3.
Question number 3, as with the film Justice, Barry claims that his special skills is playing what classical instrument?
Oh.
Choice.
Is it A, the lute, B, the violin, C, the clarinet, or D, the
Clarinet.
viola?
Violin.
Sorry, you give me that again?
Violin. Violin.
Violin is
B.
incorrect. So, Greg, for the steal, I'm going to give you your multiple choice options again. Is it A, lute, B, violin, clarinet, or D, viola?
You said C?
Clarinet.
Sorry, looking the instrument that shares its name with great twins pitcher Frank Viola.
Viola. Excellent.
The first thing that popped in my head was harp.
That is the question.
I don't know
First
why.
thing that popped in my head was violin, but
3. So here's number 4, Mark.
Here's question number 4.
We're a
for
knockout
Warfather.
range here.
Desperately needed 2 points for
I
him.
know.
No.
Your question:
I know.
in the
You
village
both.
of Veld, what had Steve Trevor not seen Charlie do in years? 2017 Wonder Woman.
Voice.
Is it A, play piano?
Play
B,
piano.
Dance.
Oh no,
C,
no, 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 no,
sing,
no.
Or
It's he hasn't seen him sing.
Play piano.
that is incorrect for a 1
I
point
put
steal.
dance,
Greg,
but
your options.
I should have put sing.
Is it
Yeah.
A, play
Yeah, you're right.
piano?
It should have been
B, dance. Sing. D, pray.
It's 2 Wonder Woman questions that
Sing.
freaking stump me.
It is sing for
Had
a
2
1
Wonder
point
Woman and 2.
steal.
All right, so this is an interesting situation
This-
that we're
this
in
could
right
be a
now
knockout right now.
because it is 17-6 with the final question. If the Warfather can either get a multiple choice 1 point or a answer with 2 points, then he gets himself into round
And
number
this could
3.
be massive
However,
for the Mercs.
if
Huge.
he misses this question at all, Greg Alba will win via KO, and the Quirky Mercs will find themselves with a big 3 points, and Greg will be in the tournament.
That's right. Not riding on this question, Christian.
3 points. It'll be 3 points if it's a knockout.
Not riding on this question, Christian. That final question who is: what was the name of the member of the Suicide Squad with
El Diablo.
fire-based ability?
Gotta get this, right? Gotta get
I'm
this.
curious what his strengths were.
Napalm.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
That bad. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, well done.
0 and
Greg
2
with a
in
big
Intergeekdom.
knockout, picking up 3 points there for the Quirky Mercs. Congratulations, Warfather.
Greg Alba's not someone to F with. He
gets his strengths.
Yeah.
He gets his strengths. Look what's Koi doing.
Koi, get this. The real rejects. Who would have
Wow.
thought that Greg Alba comes out? You thought. Comes out. And that question, what's John going to do? Can these guys play in Intergeekdom? Well, one half.
I'm excited, man. Obviously,
victory. Get yourself. You needed these 3 points, and boy, did you get them. Greg Alba is
Wow.
in the tournament.
Wow.
At the beginning of the round.
You
But
check.
my didn't choose me.
Those are great pillows. I want to know who that is. What that is.
Look at this, you. It's just the.
Now that's all I'm staring at.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's human. Oh, no, it is.
So proud.
17-6
Ryan Reynolds,
there, Greg.
maybe?
I don't know, there's
you
white
gotta
hair
be
on the corner.
Feeling good about the way you played. You hit 8 questions up top in the first round. Second round, you get spinner's choice. You pick MCU. You go with your gut. It pays
Boy's
off
loving
for
his
you. Knockout. Don't even have to answer any
Villain
questions
mustache.
in the next round. And look, you got Kalinowski, former 2-time champ. Your manager's beating him. Can you beat him?
Yes, I'll do my best now. Do my best. It's funny how this Schhmoedown fluctuates between if I'm down here, I have confidence. If I'm up here, I get so that fluctuates for me.
Christian, it may not be Greg trash talk.
That's not my expertise here.
You're going in against count, so maybe it is best to kind of GI Joe into that. But let me ask you this, because you had such a wealth in a variety of categories, then you obviously do. For the DCU question, did you at Steel, should you need it, the character in Suicide Squad with fire-based abilities is? Right, so Christian, this guy clearly knows his stuff. I need to say that Mike, because I don't think Mike Kalinowski.
Yeah, hey, listen here. While they're talking a little bit, this is obviously huge for the Mercs, right? They're at the bottom of the standings. They only get the 3 this time because it was a play-in match. If it was a regular match, they would have gotten that extra 4th point. But he gets a chance to play Kalinowski and earn more points for his teams, and 3 points aren't big enough. Huge.
He did that on purpose.
All right, well, there it is, guys. Our match today, the play-in match for IG. Greg Alba taking the victory here for the Quirky Mercs, earning themselves 3 points, which is massive for that team as they are on the bottom of the standings. It'll be very interesting to see where they are after this match. We will be discussing that at the end of the week after all these matches air, because the schedule is jam-packed. Here on the table, I take the victory on this one.
Did you?
Well, you erased your points, but we're going to actually announce it. But
I
yes,
had 9.
I took the W, but Brian has a chance to redeem himself because we have a match reaction due directly after this, and that'll be up later this week. As for this one, here it is, Greg Alba versus Warfather, and you guys can check out our full breakdown of this match tomorrow. It'll be released tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning. You can see us dive into this match detail for detail and talk about Greg Alba, Warfather, and what it means going forward, and Alba taking on Kalinowski. So for now, here's our reaction. We thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you guys follow us, not just on Twitter, but all of our social media platforms, as well as YouTube and podcast as well. The main show here lives on Monday mornings. That is Brian. I am Jake. We are Certain Point of View. We thank you for joining us. See you guys next time.